Guys, I don't know if you, yeah, I think you can hear me. I fell asleep. I apologize if I suddenly went silent, but I fucking fell asleep. And I wake up, I wake up like for 20 or 30 minutes ago. Oh my fucking god. I don't know, I just felt, I suddenly felt really tired and I decided to, to lay down a little bit, and then I don't even remember what happened. I just woke up, and and I don't even remember what I was doing before going to sleep. Mm. I don't understand why I'm so tired. I've been sleeping so much lately. I don't know, like, I don't sleep that much for, you know, years at this point. And I don't know, like, what the fuck is going on? And this is, oh god. I think something, fucking god. Just open the fucking. I swear to fucking god, if this fucking crashed, I'm gonna. I don't know, I think half of the frames got skipped. Don't fucking do that. Don't, don't fucking do that. You stupid shit. You stupid fucking, you stupid fucking piece of shit. You useless dumb fuck bitch. Let me play. As you can see, the internet doesn't even work. let's try again. I think it works now. I don't know. Okay, so we're back. You're big in the mind. So this is where we left. We have an add rule. We have an add rule option, and we don't have any. We don't have anything else because this is the only thing we have. It didn't do anything, you know. So let's create a new JavaScript file. Probably um, I use this JavaScript file for the events, and I'm gonna use this for the rules, you know. Now, what should we do? Uh, we need to add an event for this button. So let's just add an ID. Add rule. Then we will create another div where we store each block. No, ID rule blocks. And we have to follow our previous wait, let me just how the fuck is it? So we have to implement these types, okay? And honestly, I will rewrite them because we also need to define the attributes, you know? So we have the regex. So we have the regex, then we have compare, then we have oh my god. We have contains, length, and words count. And we have contains, uh, then we have the length, and then words count. That's what we have, right? So to do that, now we have to, you know, okay, we have the regex, and this has an expression. And probably maybe I would, if you remember, or if you were on the past streams, I created this, but when we wrote the expression, we should also we should add something. Like we should add a value, right? Like this is what I did previously, but this will be the new version. Like oh Jesus, hold on, let me cook. This is the value, and probably this is the I don't know what should I call this. The type, and then the type is probably value. This is like a tuple that tells us if we are if this should be if we should retrieve this from a value, a fixed value, or another field. Maybe I would call this fixed to to avoid uh, repeating the same exact term multiple times. and then I would, you know, I would delete this and then put this right here. Like this is the type is field, and I will probably leave it right like that, and then, you know, put this right here, like, and the exact same thing I will do it from there. Like, yeah, this is pretty much it. We have the field, but this time we have a fixed value, and we have A, B, C, D. Like, if we want, if we want not compare this, and then there is also the expect argument, and that means if what we expect, like this, this is true, and this is set to true. If this is set to false, that means it must not follow this rule, or else the opposite thing will happen. Like, it's just, this is like a negation operator, right? Yeah. Now let's keep going. How the fuck did the frames drop to 0? Okay, so we define, let's try to create another block. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this time we create a contains, and so we have contains, and actually we have the exact same thing. Like, if if this contains this, and we expect this, or else we throw this error. Like, wait, let me just error. This field does not contain A, B, C, D, and this is let's do the opposite thing. Like, error. This field is equal to A, B, C, D. You know? And this part is just like error. This field is not equal to the other field. And now we have the length option. Let's see. So we have the length and the argument is count. The type is fixed and the value is like 10. Then we have another argument that is like probably CMP, and that stands for compare. The type is fixed and the value is LT, that stands for less than, and we expect this to be false, and this and we can type error, your password must contain at least 10 characters. This is how we do it. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't crash. Thank god. The same thing applies to the word count. The count is fixed for, and then it should be greater than, and then this must be true. And we can we can put your text must contain more than 4 words. That's pretty much it. We covered each rule. This is basically how it's structured. And on this part, it basically tells us that if you type the confirm correctly, you can automatically skip this rule because it's on the same block. So if one of these two rules is if the user follows one of these two rules, you can skip the other one, and the form will be validated. This is basically how it works. Like, yeah. So let me just let me just let me just remove this. So the contains compare and regex. All of three have this attribute, and the last two, length and word count, has count, and then we has they have um the the CMP attribute. This is basically how it works. So now we should just implement these rules. Like, I think we define it. Like, we have the type, we have the block type, and then we have, yeah, we have this arguments, and we have everything. Oh my god! For I got scared for a second. I thought I crashed. So when we add a new rule, what should we what should we prompt to the user? Well, there will be a multi-choice question, uh, like a select um, HTML thing where we prompt if we want to what we if what that we prompt which type of field should we do. Like, also kind of forgot to put this part. This is really important. So what should we actually prompt? That's the question. Okay, we definitely need the field ID. So we need to prompt the field ID. Then we need to to implement the type error or warning, and this is like, hold on, let me draw the fucking interface. So we had a new rule. So we have this screen, like we have um, the field ID, and it will be probably a multi-choice question, or just a a fucking fucking text box area. A fucking text box thing, like then we have the type, and it's a multi-choice question. It can be an error, or a warning. Then we have we have the block type. So we call it this level. We label it as action, and this is, oh god, this is a multi-choice question. Like, oh my fucking god, why are you so? Oh my fucking god, how the fuck do I rotate in paint? How the fuck does this? Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? You cannot even. How do I put that upside down? Oh, should I? Oh my god. Did I don't understand. Sometimes paint paint lack of features that are really necessary, but okay. And then and then we put the expect, probably not. We will display the dynamic part here, and then we put expect, and this is true or false. And then we put violation, display, text. Right. This is basically how it works. Now, yeah, this is pretty much it. Like, you should ask the user what ID, the type, the action, expect, what to expect, and on violation, what to display. And this can be a this can also be a multi-line field. Yeah, why not? This is oh my god! I also have to implement this. The thing is, I hate I like doing it, but the bad thing about creating an app from scratch is that you have to implement every single feature, like every single one. And the fact is, like, the only time I didn't respect that thing is when I implemented Blockly. When I used Blockly, I used a library. Like I refused to create a scratch language from scratch, like So I used the library for that. This is the only exception that I made for now. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes this part doesn't work. Like it displays an empty screen, and I don't know why, but uh, I'm glad that it works now, and I probably need to fix that part. But that's okay. I like the everything I did here was from scratch. Like even the icons, like all of this is made from scratch. All the database, the everything, and I took like fucking weeks to reach this point. Like I don't know. I don't know. just really surprised, honestly. Like, I don't know. I should probably mark this. Oh god. Should probably mark this. This is the input part, so I would do this grade. I'm just wondering, do we have a standard to, you know, create forms like like we do on, we know we have UML to define, classes, functions, methods, and then we have um the fucking um what does the SQL database use? I even forgot what it's called. ER ER diagram for databases. And then, do we have the same thing for the form to design a form? Probably we have for the guy for the GUI, but do we have the same thing for the form? That's what I'm asking. If we don't, I'll do it. This is really annoying. Now I have to implement an interface to create all of that. Just trying to think right now. Damn it. Oh my god, we are already streaming for 47 minutes. Oh Jesus. I just like that we are slowly making progress. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this seemed impossible. Like, we had to implement so many things, and some parts were so confusing. And I'm glad that I I just I didn't stop it, and I sat there and I talked for hours. Yeah, you can check the past live streams. I didn't write anything. I just thought and I drew. Everything was blurry, and now we are slowly focusing on the blurry parts. And in just how many days? Wait, when did I start streaming again? Um, and in just 3 days, we are making even more progress than the last time. Like we have we have new feature that we didn't have 3 days ago. That I and some of them I didn't even thought that I would be that 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 those features would be implemented. Like I'm I'm just trying to design things on the fly, uh, because it's impossible to. It's not possible um, to to preview everything um, to to make every single expectation, and I just had this idea and I tried to follow this idea. And honestly, the concept of event management system and the rule management system was wasn't even existent. Like I just thought I will make a simple form app. I don't care, and 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 nothing else. But then, while I was working on the project, I I just I just thought like you know you know what, let's add this. This could be very useful. And then I tried to focus on that part. That's how I implemented the event management system. I spent like 1 or 2 weeks to learn the blocklight library and to somehow create this language. And then and now I'm focusing on the on this side, on the root side. And luckily it seems, I don't want to say anything because I can't be, I don't like how things go when you say something good about an about a hypothetical future. Like let's let's focus on the present because that's where we are, right? We are on the present, We are in the present, uh, and let's focus on how to implement this on the front end side. And to do that is uh, yeah, we have this part. Now let's focus on adding the, you know, this rule thing, and this will be added here. And inside of that we have another div, and this div will contain the form, the rule form, and the style. The display will be block, of course, and the and then we will add, you know, we will try to copy from our existing form. Wait, where is it? Builder.js. And this is you know what, I will implement an independent one. I will just do this is probably temporary, but for now I'll just implement a temporary form system, and I will do it inside the actual form. There is no action. I mean the form itself, and I will use P for labels. The P, the paragraph tag. Then I just ask the user to input the field ID. Then I will ask, and this will be, you know, input type text. Then I will ask to input the type. The type is just, oh god, we have the radio input, and it's the radio, yeah, and this is like rule type, and these which one is used? The name, right? I think the name. Then we have value. Oh god, I also need to implement the label for, oh god, probably this rule type 1, or 2, and here rule type 1. This is rule type 2, and this is an error, and this is a warning. I don't know what did I do. I just hope that this works. So, oh my god, it works. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it works. works. It actually works. Oh my god. Wow, this is amazing. I love my life. Oh my god. Then we have the action. And if I remember correctly, the HTML is select. Oh god, the name. We don't need this part. Like we will need that later, but now we don't need it. I'm just trying to build the HTML element for our form. We have the option, and the value I will put, I will just put um wait this part here, like this. It can be a regex. Then we have compare. Then we have contains. And then we have the length. Oh god. Oh my god. We have the length. And finally we have the words count. Let's see if that works. Yep. We have everything here. I would sort this like, oh, we have also, I forgot to add an important attribute on this type, which is ignore case. This is really important. And yeah, we should definitely add this. And then yeah, this is a little bit confusing. We have the compare, the contains, and then the length and the words count don't require this attribute, luckily. Now let me just check. Okay, so now we have we still have to implement this option. Expect true or false. So rule expect true, and there false. Oh god. Can you just select the fucking... Okay. And yeah. this is a really basic form. And then finally we submit that. Like, it's just a button. It's not even an input type submit. It's just a button. Probably. Yeah, just a button. The value is confirm. And I fucking hate when this happens. I just. Yeah, this is a really basic form. A really basic HTML page. But that's a start. This is one step, you know. You should make little steps to reach an important destination. So this is basically what will happen. The only thing we need to do is to fill this div, you know, and this box will contain the other inputs, the other questions specific to the type of the comparison of the, you know, of the action. Like if we compare two elements, the these two attributes will be displayed inside inside this div, or else we will display this part. This is basically how it works, and we just need a simple JS function to, you know, to display this content dynamically. We can also write that here. Like we can already start writing, and then, you know, and then we will use the CSS, you know, the CSS display block no one to switch these boxes, these inputs, right? That's not the rule type, by the way. This is the rule expect. So we have this, we have this, we have this, and we have this. Then we confirm that, and we are happy. Whew. This is, oh god. Oh god, we are streaming. I'm streaming for over an hour. Oh, look what actually happens. Like, let's rest a little bit. I just, you know, I just logged. I just logged on Twitter, and I'm kind of curious to see what, like, I just got a notification, right? Um, so if we search Dream, oh, it's live streaming. Oh, it's streaming on Twitter. Okay, and he isn't streaming. Like, no, it isn't. I will decrease the quality to prevent, Uh, does that work? Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what it's doing. Can we? Oh, we can visit the accounts. Right, that's cool. I'm not experienced with this. No one is talking. Like, this is just empty. Oh my god. Let me just decrease this again because I don't wanna
Hello,
occupy.
everybody. Welcome to the stream.
What the fuck is he doing? I'm just curious, like, he's announcing Dream 2.0. Like, what the hell is that?
All right. How are the volumes and everything, guys? Everything sound good? Everything fine?
Can you guys hear that? Like, I have the media audio.
All right, guys. So today, I have an interesting set of announcements. There's quite a few things that we're going to talk about. I put together a little bit of a presentation for you guys. That way we can explore it together. All right? So the first thing, guys, the first thing that we're going to talk about is Dream as a brand.
Oh
okay?
my god.
You might have noticed that my profile picture is black.
Yep.
It's just totally black. And that's because today we're changing everything. Dream 2.0. So first, let's talk about the blog, right? Let's talk about the problems with the blog.
It's just a
There's
drawing.
a lot of problems. But first, I actually want to talk about what we tried to do to address them, but failed. So first, we tried adjusting line thickness, and it didn't really, it didn't really do much. Like it looks kind of, bad, right, and it's still kind of stupid. So we said, no, we don't want to do that, right? So we tried to do consistency, right? We tried to adjust it so it's like my Minecraft skin, where we got a smile on my chest. But that doesn't look good, right? Kind of sucks. It looks kind of stupid, kind of silly. We tried to give me more.
Oh my fucking god.
It didn't work. It did not work. I didn't like it. I don't have the aura required. We tried to make it more realistic.
Okay, this is.
But that didn't really work either. I feel like, we took my face, we stretched it out, put it on the block, but it didn't look right. So we threw that all away. We said we're not doing any of that because none of it works. So let's talk about the problems with the blog. Okay, we have the blog, right? Here's some problems. It's not expressive. I mean, some other things you can have multiple like expressions, and it's always happy, right? You don't have any adjustments. It's not versatile. You can't. It's flat. You can't really do much with it. There's no depth. It's just there. I mean, it's flat, like I said. And the smile, again, it's flat as well. Doesn't move. You do some cool animations, but the biggest problem is that it's just a blob.
It's a cute blob.
So we reinvented the wheel, right? Now, there's some key components. That I thought we could add to address the problems. Motion. I have motion. Fusion technology, right? Put the Titan in Minecraft.
Is this like an Apple announcement thing?
Dream. We have to keep the smile. We have to keep
this is so funny. Like, it looks like a big tech announcement event.
And 3D, right? Like fusion. We have 3D cameras. We have 3D movement. Take all of those three things. Motion. Dream. 3D. Motion. Dream.
3D.
3D. Motion.
Oh my god.
Dream. 3D. You guys get it?
Yeah.
So what did we come up with?
This looks like Grok. I don't know.
The first thing to address this problem
Oh wow. Okay. This is kinda cool. I'm not gonna lie.
is me. It's Dream 2.0. We added depth. So now you can actually see the side profile, right? We got a side profile and front facing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The nightmare is real. This is not a dream anymore.
So now
the blob can fucking move. It
I'm
can
a
grow
VTuber.
more minors.
And you can see this is me in real life. Wait. Yeah. But there's still things to talk about, right? We got the Dream rebrand. Because everything that you know is about to change. We have the color, right? You guys know this color? My old color.
Yeah.
This ugly, piss green color.
I don't think this is ugly.
It's just ugly.
No.
I mean, I found it by going in paint and choosing the default lime green color. And so that didn't really, that's not good. We want to change it. So we did some research. We went into the depths of the Amazon rainforest.
Oh my god.
Looking.
Is he actually touching grass?
We had scientists extract.
Oh, okay, the scientist did it.
From leaves and try and invent new colors. Yeah, scientists did lots of research. They came back with a lot of color options. A lot of green options. We, even at some point, because we didn't like them, pre-recorded, no, not pre-recorded. This is live. Now, we came up with some options, but we didn't like them. So, we tried to use AI. And our computer exploded, and it didn't work. Because the AI could not find the perfect green. So, we went back to the drawing board. We have the dream logo, right? This was,
Oh my god,
this
I know
logo,
this is
right?
the audio quality sucks, but
like,
let me just...
let's drop the dream. You know who I am. You don't need to see it in my profile picture. You can't even read it. It's small, right? So we got rid of the dream. That's the first thing. That's not it. That's not it. Everything is changing. Everything. Okay? So, what's the next thing we did? Well, you know, there's a problem here. I mean, it's not centered. It's like off to the side. It's kind of odd now because it's, I don't know, it's to the left. So it looks weird, right? So we addressed that problem by centering it. Yeah. We centered it. That's the first thing. But that's not it. That's not it. Okay?
That kinda looks like a penis.
The smile has some imperfections. Has some imperfections.
Oh my fucking god.
So, what do we do? What do you guys think? What do you guys think we did? Well, we decided to fix the smile.
No way.
I know. It's a big deal. We did it. And we did. We fixed it completely, actually. And so, that left only one last thing. The color. Again, those scientists came back, finally, with all of their suggestions. And they found the perfect green. They found it. And here it is. Boom! Dream Green. They invented it. They also found some other color when they were trying to find mine. It was like some like aqua color. It's called like, I forgot what it's called. Like,
Holy fuck! Did he you know did he copyright the color or something?
New color that humans have never seen before. And if you combine all of that, you're left with the new Dream logo. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I agree.
We changed everything. And I mean everything.
It changed nothing. Yeah.
And thank you. But that's not it. There's one more thing that we did. We nudged the eyes by 2 pixels.
Oh my god.
2 pixels. W's in the chat. Oh, by the way, my hands, guys, like my hands aren't working right now because my thing didn't come. But like I do have hands, and I can move them, and I can punch and do fists and do everything. But like they don't right now, they're not working. So unfortunately, I can't use them. But I do have them. I can turn them on. But like can't use them. Anyway, yeah, we nudged the pixels.
You didn't get the W views in the chat, by the way.
But guys, you're forgetting about DreamXD.
Oh yeah.
Right? My second channel, you all know it, you all love it, and we post random stuff there. Of course, we had to change DreamXD as well, right? So of course we did the same thing. We got rid of the dream, right? Scrapped it. But what about the smile?
Wait, what the fuck? He's getting right now. Is the chat delayed, or am I, seeing the future?
And we answered that question with no. It really shouldn't. So we reinvented the smile. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. We got the Dream XD smile. You all now know it and love it. We got the X and we got the D. Right there, making the XD face, as it should be. Honestly, it was a failure on our parts for not doing that in the first place. So, I know you guys, I know we changed it too much, but, yeah, I know. But, I think that this change is also good and necessary. Right? Okay. Now, my mask. There's a big problem here. A big problem. The mask. The smile is wrong. I spent lots of money on this, and like the same people who made Spider-Man's mask made my mask, but they made it wrong.
Wait, did they fucking... How much did you spend for a fucking white Joan face?
Smile. It's supposed to be like lopsided, and the eyes are like smaller, and like the side, and why? How'd they mess it up? They scammed me. It's off brand. I don't like it. So we changed it. We changed the mask. We made the color match. So now we can have consistency. W's in the chat? W's in the chat? Okay. Of course, we also...
The eyebrows keep appearing, disappearing. Holy shit, why?
Right? And we got
Oh, it's
change
images.
that. And of course, this one is, according to YouTube statistics, you should subscribe. And then, of course, you got me over here. And we have the socials. So, and of course, we got to match the new color. So we got the new profile picture, the new color, and thank you. Did the same for Dream XD, right? There we go. Give it a gander. And we did the same for Dream Shorts. And of course, Dream Shorts here, I'm small. And little known channel that many of you may not even know, Dream Espanol.
Hoy, amigo.
Is in Spanish. And of course, if you guys don't know, my videos are there and in Spanish. So if you're Spanish speaking, you can actually go and watch the manhunts, but with voiceover actors in Spanish. Now it doesn't stop there, because I want to stream a lot. I want to stream more than I ever have.
Yeah, same.
Which is why I have the VTuber, right? Because I always wanted to just stream Minecraft, but then you can't see when I'm like angry or happy. Surprised? Or any of my faces. So VTuber makes it easy. I can like react to things, and you know, I can do a lot. So of course we rebranded the stream. You guys might have noticed when we started the actual starting soon.
Oh, I actually respect the fact. I actually respect the fact he called it Twitter and not X.
This is the blog, but backwards. W's in the chat. W. You got, of course, we have, hand drawn, handwritten, donate, merch, setup, YouTube, etc. Now, even though I never used the Reddit and I have neglected it, don't worry, guys. I didn't forget about you. Because we rebranded the Reddit. All we did was change the color, move it to the center, and fix the smile. It's as simple as that. Dream 2.0 before GTA.
Oh, guys, I also need to open a subreddit. Yeah, I never use Reddit, but I think for the community would be good, right?
No. It'll never be the same. You can see all of them together. Look at that cohesion. Look at it. Colors all match. The smiles are perfect. It's incredible. Now, lucky for you guys that are here and wanting to hear about other stuff, we can actually move on from the rebrand. And let's talk about the Dream versus the Clavis duel.
Biggest duel.
So first of all, it is happening Saturday, next Saturday, in a week. The first part. Now I want to go ahead and break down how the duel's going to work. But first of all, I thought that I would say something about the duel. So the duel, first of all, is for $100,000. We're wagering $100,000 against each other. So the loser has to pay the winner $100,000. That's a lot. But I want to go ahead and tell you guys something about...
Bro, are you serious?
The Cuevas. Oh, guys, come on, man. Guys, be nice. Be nice. Come on, guys. Stop. Come on, chill out. Look. This is a park bench. Not comfortable, but it's a park bench. This is an underpass. This is where DeQuavis will be sleeping when he's homeless and has nowhere else to sleep because he lost $100,000 to me. So, luckily, actually, I have a solution. Lucky for DeQuavis, I'm actually sponsored by a mattress company. So I'm sending you, DeQuavis, a Beyond Sleep Vibrasonic mattress so that you can sleep nice and well and recover.
What the
So
hell?
your legs that are broken, your head that has its injuries, and all your other injuries can recover. I'm actually sending you a mattress, DeQuavis. This is actually happening. This is actually happening. So let me go ahead and tell you, DeQuavis, about your new mattress. There's speakers in the bed. There's speakers in it. And they're useful for many things. That's a shocking discovery. This company actually invented that and has a patent on speakers inside of the mattress. You can game from your bed, DeQuavis. That way, you're not missing out on making those shorts that you make, during the time when you're injured. You can still game because you have you don't have to wear headphones on your ears that are hurt. You can listen to your game through the mattress. You can get a massage. Actually, yeah, you can get a massage. The speakers inside the mattress, they can be used as massagers because they are bass. It's actually really good. I have it myself. I use it. It's awesome. And you really need to massage yourself to help with your injuries and your recovery. Again. And another thing, it has an adjustable base. You can sit up and down, so when you're being spoon-fed by your mother in your bed, you can sit up, and you don't have to lay down flat. And on top of all that, it is that I use every night and sleep in. I use it for be a link in the description. Anyway, let's talk about the specifics of the duel. Okay? We want to talk about the specifics. So, first we're going to do a duel.
Okay, the rebrand part is now gone. I mean, that is now ended, but
Best out of 10 for each kit, and best
I
out of
think
3
we
for the different
so
kits. So basically we'll have 3 different kits that do
we
best
saw
of 10 each.
more than
And
enough.
we'll do
But this is, like if we search stream, or of course people are starting talking about, yeah, and this is kind of, you know um I don't know, like, oh, Dream, you're so loved. Oh wait, he's also streaming on YouTube. Oh my god. He only linked the this part here. And wait, what the fuck? Wait, did it just? He's still streaming. I don't know why. I thought. Okay, this is probably the. Oh god, my internet just fucked a little bit. Oh god, hold on. Are we back? Jesus fucking Christ. Don't fucking do this shit. Oh, this is a simple but a really cool tutorial. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is really important because C is not like sometimes you crash, like it's not that safe if you don't have, like, even for those who has experience, your program can crash, like it's It's a little bit, it um, can be hard and unpredictable. I like that font. I also like that font. What font is this? I'm gonna bookmark this because yeah, this font is really cool. Oh my god. So let's come back. So I would create this I don't know these two templates inside those divs, right? And then I will put the rows tmp1, tmp2, tmp2. This is the template for organ. This is the template for argument. In our case, and this is a single checkbox. So this is an input type checkbox. The second one is the count, and this is the type number, and the minimum is 0. We don't really have a maximum. Then we have a comparison type, probably, and this is another select option. Is greater than or equal, less than or equal, and then equal or not equal. These are the options. So where the fuck do you put this? Yeah. For now, it's just a simple. It looks weird, I know, but we literally have like we don't even have CSS. Like I used on this page, I used it just to to center the elements, but you can say that we are actually you know are actually implementing the form. And then yeah, this is how we do it. Right. I like how this looks. Like, it's so relaxing for some reason. I like keeping things simple. Like, I don't really like. I also like this style. You know, it's modern. It's pretty cool. It's colorful. But this, like, I like it in a different way. Like, it looks so simple and so, and it's, and I don't know. I really like it. I like simple things. And you know, I will rub this inside. I just like to, you know, let me add a stroke style border, solid, 1 pixel black. Yeah, holy fuck, this is so cool. I'm sorry, for me, this is so pretty. Yeah, I know this is not user friendly at all. Like, I really know that. But Jesus Christ, I love how this looks. So we implemented our form, and now I'm gonna reach 2 hours of stream, and then I will stop it. So now we created a really basic form, and now let's just, you know, let's create a function, a JavaScript function that, given the input, it will select, it will, you know, given this select input, it will it will switch these two boxes. We can do this in line, or we can just use this. I would probably use this rules editor.js just to keep things organized. So we just have to, you know, to include the script from there. And then we can start writing it. Just start writing the function. So let's create a new function, and the function is called switch rule type arg inputs input box. And then wait, let's just create an anonymous function. Yeah, I would do that. So let me just comment this out and then create. Hold on. We have this. Let's give an ID like role input, um, add the role input, um, type block, because oh god, oh god, because we are, you know, adding a type block type, like, you know. Then we create a new document. We create document, get element ID, and this is the ID, and then add event listener equals to an anonymous function. Oh wait, no. I I got confused. This is not actually the. I mean, this is the right way to do it. Wait, probably input. Yeah, and then we will create. Um, yeah, we will switch the options. Like we have this. Um, we can simply switch the options, or okay, let me just create this value. Let v equals to e dot target dot value, I think. And then let me just console.log this just to check if I did everything correctly. So let me just hard refresh the page, and then let me, try to change this. Yeah, it works. Very nice, very nice. So it works. So the thing we can do is just to check if v of 0 at position 0 is equals to c, or is equal to to the other one, to r. And this is, I think this is a more efficient way to check this part. Like, I think this is the more efficient way, at least for C. I don't really know how JavaScript works, but I'm pretty sure that if you do the switch case with the string value, it doesn't make jumps or anything like that. It just compares based on if else statements and things like that, and that could be very inefficient. It's not like C. This is JS. This is known by many developers by a hell language or a god language. There is this this is, oh my fucking god, I cannot talk properly. There is this controversy, but honestly, I like it, JavaScript, because you can do many things. It handles async very well, and yeah, you can do, like, if you know how to use it, I think it would be really, really, I don't know, it would be, I don't know, I really like it. I don't know why, like, I actually know why, and sometimes JavaScript doesn't make any shit of sense, but for what we usually do, I think this is perfect. So the only thing we need to do is just to switch these templates. Like we will just hold on. I can also do that. So, like um let's attrib equals to this expression. If this is true, we will print that out. I mean, not print that. We will set it to this value, or else we will set it to the other one. And I know I can use the templated argument like just like that and switch it right here, but I don't really care. I think this is good enough. Then we just, wait, no, let me just revert the change. I will just do an if else statement. Yeah, I know it's. I will just document get element ID, then oh god, set no, I mean style dot display, and this will be displayed, and the other one will be hidden. Oh god. This part is just reversed. So if we do that, it works. And we have to, we have this as the default value. So we can just, set this style display hidden. I mean, no one directly. And yeah, this is how it works basically. We should make this selected by default. Let's do that real quick. Is it the checked property? Yep. And then here we go. It just works fine. So we have the length, we have the count. Oh, let me just set the value. I'll set it to 0. So this is. Oh right, we also forgot to put this message on right here. Here we go. I really like this style. I'm sorry, but it looks. I don't even know. Oh wait. I don't know, but I like it. Look how cool is that. I will fix this problem, of course. But yeah, we created our basic form for our rules. And honestly, I forgot one thing. We should also add the option to a field. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. I will do this the next time. I don't wanna do it now. I don't want. Um, compare to do, compare add a selection, select um, inputs to allow the user to compare um, the field the field value to a fixed value or retrieve it from another field. Yeah, this is. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.